So, hi. Welcome you in our interview with the Robert Radek from the Geon. He had the presentation yesterday in our space in Progressbar, and I would like ask you a few questions about the Geon as well. And I would like just start very first one. Can you tell us what is the Geon about?
First of all, Matej, thank you for having me here.
Oh, thank you.
Progressbar is a very cool place, a spot to hang out and learn more about crypto.
Yeah.
Your question was, can I tell more about Geon? Sure. This is what I do.
Yeah.
So basically, Geon is like a mobile app, which have map functionality in it.
Okay.
And users can place Geons, so-called virtual points on this map with rewards inside. In place like coins, right? And people who are nearby these objects, these virtual beacons on the map, they can receive coins by being present in this location.
Okay, so it's something like Pokemon Go or some geomining,
Yeah,
right?
it's like Pokemon Go meets Foursquare with cryptocurrency.
Okay.
Yeah. Or as I like to say, it's like Ethereum for smart locations.
Okay, so if I just visit some place where are the Geons are located, I will just get the rewards, and with the rewards I can buy something or just collecting it, or what I can do with them.
Yeah, so first of all, when you create the Geon, you set up conditions when user can receive coins, and if certain conditions are met, you receive those coins to your wallet. Now, you can also create the Geon for other people in this location, or you can exchange your coins to rewards which are in the app in the Geon store. At the moment we have Steam gift card, PayPal, Netflix, hotels, and crypto as well. So,
and do you want to focus more on the digital vouchers or some local vouchers?
Okay, so this is an interesting question. As we see, Geon is used mostly with connection with tourism. So imagine that you can place a Geon with coins inside in some cool tourism place. People can mine those coins, geomine those coins, so extract coins from the location, and they can exchange those coins into discounts in the local shops, hotels, restaurants, clubs. So, in fact, you are stimulating the local economy.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, so, and what was the initial idea of the Geon? How you came up with all the ideas?
Yeah, so, me and my two co-founders and friends, Alexander and Matej, we figured out that we want to build something good for the world, something cool. And it was like a brainstorming. We had 40 ideas, and at the end, the 40th idea was Geon. And we just connect the localization, the cryptocurrency, local currency, engagement in the location, AR, and we thought, wow, this is something great. No one is doing that, at least now, that they connect the monetary value with location on some conditions.
Okay, so actually, like you're placing some value on the map by the businesses, and they attract their loyalty or local customers for their business and create a new value. Okay.
Yes. So answering your first question, the initial idea was charity. Because we wanted to spread the idea about cryptocurrency, about local currencies with people who doesn't have access to any kind of money. But then we realized that this might be a very cool tool for not only promoting a region, but also give information about the region, the local shops, the local attractions, and yeah.
Okay. So my next question would be like, you now offering the one part of your application that I would just came to the local business, I would just geomine it, I just get some coins, I would just buy some voucher which to reward it, and just I'm incentivized to go and collect and visit more places and get some interesting viewpoints, right? So you want to stay like in this end user experience, and you would like be more a platform?
This is a good question. So initially we were just focusing on building one app. However, when we discovered that in fact we are building in some new business model, we realized that this have a huge potential for other applications as well.
Okay.
As I said, we started from charity,
Okay.
and we focus more on the business side. But you can use the Geon, or at least the idea on Geon, for charity, for local games, for fitness. So
Okay.
at the moment we are focusing what we have to build now, but the great idea is to build kind of like platform for other great minds to bring their own ideas into real world.
Okay. Okay. So, and I heard that the Geon was like most popular dApp on the state of the dApps.
Yep.
And I heard also that you are running on the POA.network because maybe the transactions are fast and cheap, right?
Yeah.
And sharing the POA.network a little bit. So, what features are running on POA.network right now?
Well, just to summarize the first thing, we've been the fastest growing dApp.
Yeah, definitely.
According to the state of the dApps, at the moment we are on the 4th place, which
Okay,
is
great.
like wow.
Yeah.
Also something great for our small team. Now, you ask also what kind of features runs on the POA.network.
And you actually, by the way, the featured in Spotlight on the
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and the article is quite cool. I like the first sentences about it. It's very visionary.
Okay.
First thing is geomining. So geomining is the process which it's a process which allows users to receive coins from the location if certain conditions are met. The second thing is, of course, the issuing of the coins and transfer coins. Smart contract is, So basically there are two main functionalities, I would say.
I think I have some address of some site. Not sure about it. So I heard that when I've been inspecting this is like Geon coin smart contract. So to this day of recording, there is like a lot of transactions coming up. And okay, I just look up the numbers later. But when I've been looking for like 2 weeks ago, there was like 150,000 transfers and like 23,000 of addresses in the smart contract. So actually, you are getting some kind of traction. Yeah. Other questions to these numbers would be like, how do you measure the daily active users?
Yeah. So each time when someone is logging into the app and doing a certain action in the app, it can be a daily reward, it can be a geomining, it can be creating of Geon, it can be purchasing the shop. We count it as being active user.
Yeah, I just found numbers meanwhile, so it's like to this day of the recording, it's like 30,000 of addresses and almost 300,000 transfers, so that's really great. So you're quite utilizing it. It's really great. I like it.
We are very lucky. I mean, our team has great specialists.
Yeah.
They're doing great job, and the thing what they are like working on is something great.
So looking to the future, what are the upcoming features of the Geon.network? I heard that you already did some AR.
Yeah.
So yesterday, during your presentation, we tried out and worked as well. And what are the next steps of the AR? I heard about the synchronized locations as well.
Yes, we are working on this for one of our clients. They had an idea how to attract tourists to certain locations. So this is something what is working on right now. There is going to be badges, like achievements.
I think badges I already seen in the app as well. The experience, maybe?
Experience points are something different.
Badges
are like you visit 3 castles, so you become the king of the castle.
You're trying monetizing the within the interesting points. I see.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
So this is something what it's upcoming here.
Yeah, I had the idea you presented as well. What about the embedded the private key in the Geon location? People can reveal it, and you can actually play with that. So if you have some more parameters entering the Geon, it would be really nice for the people.
True.
So maybe somehow link it. Yeah, you should definitely play with it. So yeah.
The cool thing is that actually like people having fun with it. They are testing it. They are and they also are very inspiring for us because it means that we build something which actually people use, and that's pretty cool. The community also, the Geon community, has also great ideas. We are very inspired by their ideas and what they are seeing. They want to see as a Geon app look like.
Yeah. I also see that you've been like a top 20 downloaded app in Poland in the gaming category, if I'm right. So, so and you get more than 50,000 of downloads, if I'm right.
It was some time ago.
It was like in the April, if I'm right.
That's correct.
Yeah.
When I've talked with Matej, our CPO, so he let me know that we have more than 100,000 downloads right now.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Cool. So maybe you would like to recap what is like actually the business model of the Geon. You are approaching the local businesses so they can attract the loyal customer and then extract value from the locals, right? From the town. Okay.
So basically, we are offering to companies or individuals selling our coins.
Okay.
So people can buy. Organization can buy coins through our app, and they can send those coins in certain locations. So, for example, you can place a Geon with 100,000 coins in castle. So each person who will visit the castle will receive 100 coins, for example, if they will spend some time there. Now, in our shop, businesses which wants to attract new people to their venues, they can offer discounts. So in fact you can
some vouchers.
So in fact you can exchange those coins for discounts in the local shops, restaurants, pubs, hotels.
So
and it's kind of like stimulating the local economy of the place.
So you said you got some revenue, and maybe you want to talk about what are your clients right now?
Sure. Some people are just buying coins to have fun with it, I would say. It was at the beginning, so people, for example, they've been buying coins and they're sent in some location, and it seems that they reward their friends for being...
I see, from being there.
Yeah, in the pub, for example.
So it's like Foursquare reinvented with the money. Okay, I see.
Now we've cooperated with one of the tourism organizations in Poland. They want to promote a specific region in Poland. Landmarks and, as I said, castles. So people who wants to visit this location, they will additionally be rewarded with coins, which they can spend in the local businesses. But this is something what we are implementing now as we speak.
So, my very last two questions. It's like I like how did you make the initial distribution of Geons on particular locations. So how was made that?
So our team figured out that there is already an algorithm and data, I think from Google. So they use their information where to place those specific locations and how to map them on the Geon. However, we are growing the numbers of those locations based on the numbers of active users in the location, in a certain location. So now, parks, landmarks,
sightseeing,
all those locations.
People like it, definitely.
Yeah, and there is 1.5 million locations already mapped in the world. The most one of the most inspiring thing is to see that people are using it from Hawaii to New Zealand, from Scandinavia to South Africa.
Yeah, I see the world map, and I see that also on Antarctica. There's few Geons.
That's true, but no one is mining those locations.
Take the boat and go from Geons. Maybe you didn't raise their award, right?
Yeah, when we've been thinking about Geon, we back in June 2017, we thought, oh my God, someone can actually send, I don't know, 10 or 100 million dollars in some location using our app, set up a specific condition, and they can create their own city or their own, a new economy, a new society. So
Yeah, this could be very nice. Like virtualize layers of the reality. That could be very nice entrance. So, my very last question: what is the actual utility of the Geon token right now?
So at the moment we have like 4 ideas, let's say, on the token utility, because I would say that our team is very focused on user growth and what actually users are doing with our app. Yeah, and we want to go for the needs for the users, and we figured out that like 4 things are the most important. So first, like when you stake your Geon tokens in the app, you can receive a discount in the shop for buying new things. The second thing is that you can receive some coins depending on how much tokens you've placed in the ecosystem, in the app, and you stake that. The third thing is that you can actually buy services and goods inside of the Geon app 10% cheaper when you're using Geon token, right? And the fourth thing is that when you use Geon token, you can create like Geons only for, let's say, with crypto inside.
Okay, yeah. That's really nice.
So these are the main ideas. We'll have to check how users are, using it, and more, utility adding to the Geons should be good for the users.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, so I think that was it. I have questions.
Some questions to you, man.
Okay.
Okay, because. As I said, it was a very interesting thing how we've met. You've been using Geon for some quite time now, I'd say.
I think we made first appearance of Geon in our podcast in end of the February or beginning of the March.
Wow, okay.
And before it was cool, yeah.
Okay.
And I think we featured it in our another podcast because we noticed that your traction. No, you've been awarded by grant from the POA.network.
That's true.
Yeah, so you start using the POA.network at the time, so that actually catch our eyes, and that's how we coined it ourselves that you are somehow decentralized and using smart contracts in your apps as well.
So I have a question to you.
Okay.
As one of the early adopters. How you would like to see Geon moving forward?
Oh, I see. Okay, I like I played the Pokemon Go back in time. I tried as well because it was a really nice the Geo craze as well, and I would like maybe try to somehow extract the value from the real world, and you can maybe build more AR features inside, and maybe you already, I think you have that thing that will route you through some more Geons, and you can navigate it from the chain, the locations. That's very nice. And I think maybe do something like the puzzle games in each town. I don't know how not like escape rooms, but something like that. So actually you came to the point that you can actually doing some vertical scale, because now you have I think the single layer of all the Geons, right? They have just do there and be there, and so maybe people added another dimension for the time and geomining, so you can actually add some challenger puzzles, so actually you can get some additional point,
Okay.
So that could be like I think Facebook had this thing that actually, and also Google Maps are doing that. They're asking you about the place, so actually you can leverage this as well.
Yeah.
So I think about this maybe business model, and you can actually sell them people getting interviewed. So actually, if I would like have the ice cream stand or something like that, I would like maybe ask people who came geomine to my stand. I would like ask them which ice cream is their best or something like that.
Okay, so it's kind of like
Survey
market research.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's pretty cool. Okay.
It is advisory on the demand, I know. Thank you. Yeah, that's because people are, even our meetups I tried talking with them, and if you know them much closer or know each other or something like that. So,
and what I can say that we are working on it.
Okay.
On the market research aspect, and for co-working space.
Okay.
How would you use Geon for your own?
Co-working? I think we will just For now, I think it was like, yeah, attract our people. I think yesterday on your meetup you showed us that, I know how many participants? It was, 56 times it was Geomine, if I'm right, or something like that number. It's quite nice. And I think we would like use it for some maybe different products or something like that. So they're actually the Geomine particular product. But I think you need to scope it on very, how to say it?
Localize it?
Localize it, detailed level. So I think that's hard to do right now. So we would like to map inside the area. But yeah, what about to do some, like Google is doing like the mapping location from inside, right? So actually you can use the Geon for some kind of the data harvesting and you can revert something like that. So something like I would like use the Geons, something like that. I will place Geon on locations when I can go, and I would like go reward somebody. People will bring me some information, not for the geomining. Yeah, actually, I had this idea as well. But that's cool. And Geon could be like used for that. So this could be like incentive real world layer for this, because for the explorer bounties are not that. So actually, you maybe explore what are the narratives there on the explorer bounties, and people are using this as well. So actually, that's cool. Like bring me my jacket from Airport X because I just forgot it, and asking people who are flying back or something like that. So, and you will just, I would like reward for my favorite jacket like 200 days. We'll just bring it back or something like that. Oops.
Oh, sorry for that.
How will it be? Okay.
Yeah.
And something like that. So you would like maybe explore how you can use the tasks from the explore bounties as well. So something like that might work.
Sorry. Yeah. So bounties in the location for certain tasks. Okay. As I said, we have a long list of features.
So you are getting priorities. Yeah, you should maybe also use it and publish your upcoming features, and people may vote what will be used as well.
Yeah, this is also a good idea. That's true. Yeah, you know, as I said, we built the Geon, the idea for Geon for users, and that we'll build something cool and good. And when there is no a good feedback loop from the users, then the products or service doesn't work, right?
I think Geon could be like perfect platform for leveraging the like economic incentives, like could be like shared economy for X, right? So actually you can use the human first and actually get the moving humans around town. So you can still use it and think about it like that. So actually that could be leverages your workers for Y and for rewarded for Z. That's it.
Yeah. A lot of use cases, right?
Yeah, you just need to identify which will be worth and reward it. And I would like focus on the liquidity as well. So what is like best liquidity for this task? So yeah. So you need to make it easy to enter these bounties somehow. So
so we are like building the system for other people to reward their own network. So
yeah. Exactly. So maybe make it like that somehow. Well, okay. So thank you for interview one more time, and see you next time in some conference or event or I don't know, some crypto conference.
What is the next best crypto conference?
I think we are going to the ETH Berlin.
Okay.
Like on the end of the August, and then it's like DevCon 5 in the Osaka in Japan. So. Maybe see you there, and I think that's it for this year for me, so I should not travel that much. So, yeah, to be grounded. Okay, so one more time, this was Robert from the Geon and Matej from the Progressbar Cowork. Thank you.
Thank you.
You made sure, like this, like fist bumps. Okay.